Chungsu, welcome to the future. We're back, Civilization Beyond Earth, Jujubear here, and we're playing as the Chungsu in Rising Tide expansion for the game. Now this came out a couple of weeks ago, actually probably like a week and a half ago, and I'm fucking loving it. I love the new mechanics they've added to the game. I love the way it feels. And I love some of these new kind of like options and gameplay styles and mechanics that you can jump into as well. So it's been good to get back into it. So let's take this explorer unit, and I think in our last quest here, we were asked to drain the Xenomass Lake at the crash site. So that'll be this one here, and we're gonna find out what happened to the people that were previously in there, or find out what happened. What's the deal, bro?
How may the
Wait, ARC, so American Reclamation Corporation. What's their trait? Covert operations complete 30% faster and require one less intrigue level 2 attempt. That's cool. Okay, cool. So we have met them. I wonder where they are. Let's see if we could find out. Probably them up here. No, actually it's not. Oh, okay, it's them here. Okay. So we must have, yeah, okay, so we met them with our raptor bug over here. It's kind of funny that they're talking to us through our alien unit. Nice, and we managed to steal a resource pod from their area. I'm all about thieving those pods. Let's bring this explorer unit down here, and we'll see if we can work on, or pick up this resource pod over here, and work on this, what is it? Sunken spacecraft. So that's probably a progenitor ruin right there. So a bit of culture there from that resource pod. It's always helpful. Now I think on our virtues, we were aiming to get ourselves a free colonist unit. And once we pick that up, we're probably going to start thinking about plopping down our city, which is probably going to be in this position here. I was kind of considering this area over here, but there's just not enough going on. Mind you. This alien structure though, that will give us a nice bonus, but it's a little bit too close to the People's African Union over there. So I don't think I'm going to do it. I think this is a very good position here. Bang, bang. Or we could even go bang, bang, bang. That would probably be really nice, actually. Because we want to end up with our city here so that we've got, you know, the maximum kind of radius that'll eventually enclose all of these resources around us here. Now, I can't really see any other positions. I mean, we want to take advantage of the fact that we can settle cities on the water. So, I think that's the best position. I'm happy with that. Anyway, let's keep on moving with our patrol boats. I'm going to move up here and see if we can find anything else. There is a alien nest just there. So we'll keep our distance from that guy. Yep, so we got a bit of science, bit of culture. Very nice. It looks like we got a couple of these, a lot of these alien structures fairly close to our capital around here. Because we got one over here as well. Let's just... Looking good. This is cool. Being the raptor bug. Okay, so we can construct another expedition on this tile. And excavate the site. Yep. Cultural burden. So that's otherwise that's a Xenomass. No, but we already said that we were gonna. Oh yeah, okay. So drain the Xenomass at the crash site. Fuck, that's really bad, man. I could have just lost that quest. Okay, so we're gonna drain this Xenomass. That's good. And now we have to choose between. Okay, so our expedition has managed to save the probe, though at the cost of the Xenomass. That's what we expected. An examination of the probe shows it contains both a cultural log and a technical log, and the Cestus group's time in space. Unfortunately, the probe has been done. Okay, cool. So we're going to save our records to go with purity, because supremacy doesn't make sense to go down that road, because we don't have any Firaxite around us. Cool, so we got +5 affinity towards purity, and a little bit of energy there as well, with that quest being completed. So I'm pretty sure we went ahead and just drained that Xenomass, did we not? What's going on? Constructing the expedition. So I guess we can still... Anyway, I'm going to move up here and see if I can jump on this resource pod over there. Nice. Get a few more there as well. That's what I mean. Like the early game in Civ Beyond Earth is so crucial. You know, you have to like explore so much to make the best of the what the planet can offer, really. So we are sitting up the top, sitting pretty right at the top there. We got a clinic coming up, so that'll improve our health.
If the personality traits you currently have don't seem as useful anymore, you can exchange them for new ones.
So we can, if we want to, with our diplomatic capital, because this is a new resource in the game. Diplomatic capital, you can use that to enter into agreements with other civilizations. You can get some really nice bonuses. Now, we have personality traits. At the moment, we have our normal bonus that we get for being a Chungsu, which is start with 1 free covert agent, and each successful covert operation in a forest city was 10 science, and we can kind of rank that up for you know, extra bonuses. We can also unlock a couple of these other ones, including a domestic personality trait, a political personality trait, and a military. But we will leave that there for now and see if we can... Because we've only got, at the moment, 138 diplomatic capital. And in order to pick up another one, it's going to cost us 150. So we might just leave it for now. I don't think we can open it up anyway. Yeah, we don't have enough capital to even look at them. So once we get to that point with 150 diplomatic capital, we'll open that up again and we'll see what's possible. We missed out in that resource pod there. And we found another one over there. Lots of aliens around here. So let's develop another virtue. Nice. We're going to go for our free colonist unit. Sure thing. Now, we don't want to civ dangerously, that's for sure. So what I'm going to do is purchase a unit. Probably a gunboat, actually. They're quite strong. It's not a melee unit, but it's a little bit more powerful than a what do you call it? The other one that we had. So I'm going to leave my colonists in the actual capital just for 1 turn, while we get our Oh man. Okay, so I'm going to backtrack a little bit with this patrol boat and see if we can meet this civilization here. Now, notice that they've just made planetfall at sea, and what does that tell us? That's probably going to be North Sea Alliance there. And they've settled in a pretty good spot. They got a couple of eggs around them, some basalt, so they're going to be pretty difficult to deal with. I mean, they could potentially move around here and take some of our territory off us. It's not really our territory, but, you know, possible territory. So we're going to come up here, get this resource pod so they don't, and then backtrack and see if we can meet them. Got my explorer here. Let's just work our way up. Do we want to go up there or over there? Over there. Yeah, let's go down there. Let's get our gunboat out, a gunboat, and we'll get our colonist unit out as well. Man, this sucks. I can't actually put it down on that tile. So I'm going to bring my unit back. Kind of annoying, but I'm just going to have to hold on because there's an alien unit on that tile for now. Let's keep on moving up north with our patrol boat here. And we got a quest decision. Let's see what we can do. Choose a station to charter. Quest decision. Now, this is going to be like... We're able to approve different types of... they call them... I just read it. Where is it? A station. They call them stations. So these guys kind of work in the same way as city-states. So if you send a trade route to these kind of stations, you get nice bonuses like a little bit of energy and a little bit of science from this particular Farbase 1 station, or we could approve Adept Blue and get a little bit of food and a little bit of science. Now, I'm thinking energy and science is good because we are growing like fairly fast at this point. So we'll get energy and science, we'll go for Farbase 1, approve Farbase 1, see where they end up. And they're actually, yeah, they're pretty close. That's really nice. That is excellent. So we'll want to send our maybe a trade route over here to Farbase 1. We do have the technology to do that. Allows amphibious trade. So we have already discovered planetary survey. So we can go ahead and do that as soon as we want to, really. Let's do that now, actually. Let's build ourselves a trade depot. That'll come in 5 turns, and then we can start building some trade units to start getting that happening. Okay, very good. Agent has arrived in Magan. He's got a colonist in that city. So that's a little bit... I wonder where they're going to go. Probably on that landmass, really. I don't think they can settle aquatic cities. If I'm wrong, let me know, but I don't think they can. So let's go ahead and establish a network in this city here. It doesn't look like we have any quests just yet for this. Yeah, it's just founding an outpost at this point. So yeah, let's go ahead and get him to establish a network. That'll take 5 turns. Hopefully by the end of these 5 turns, I think we do get that bonus, the 10 bonus for the agent rank being number 1 for having a successful covert operation in a neighboring city. That'll be good. Quest complete, station charter, nice. And let's move on, next turn. Well, it looks like they're moving into the sea there. So yeah, what did I say, huh?
On behalf of the North Sea Alliance.
Nice, Duncan Hughes, North Sea Alliance. Now his bonus there is aquatic cities have 50% more combat strength and cost 50% less to move. So every time you meet a new civilization or sponsor, you have 5 respect, 5 fear as normal. Now as our military grows, the fear will go up. As our affinities are more aligned, you know, the respect will go up. So let's keep on stealing his resource pods around here. Don't mind if I do. And there's an alien nest there, so I'm going to want to steer well clear of that. Let's bring our colonist unit up. So the colonist unit can only move 2 turns, whereas my gunboat can move more. Got a little bit of culture there with that resource pod, which is nice. And we got another artifact, more importantly. Personal meditation helmet in pristine condition. Don't mind if I do. Comfortable headgear that completely eliminates external stimuli. Using an expert. That's cool. That is very cool. So let's combine all 3 of these things and see what we get. So researching all 3 will give us a lot of culture, a fair bit of production as well. And we get a frontier stadium, a building unlocked. So plus 10 city defense and military units start with a free promotion. Is that useful? I guess the defense is nice. Military units starting with a free promotion is nice. I suppose you could use this defensively. Though we are, at the moment, going down purity, so we may end up playing a little bit more aggressively than we initially intended. Let's hold off and see if we get anything better. Because we don't really need those bonuses right now, per se. So, pending diplomatic transmissions. Let's see what we get here. We have all come a long way. It's true. Understood? Oh, right. Okay. There's this really weird thing where, you know, you meet another civilization and, you know, they won't leave you alone until you say understood or okay. It'll just keep on popping up. So we found a resource pod. We already got it. Alien nest discovered. Artifact acquired. Resource pod. Oh, yeah. Okay. Good-o. Good-o. Let's keep on moving around here. The resource pod is still here, which is nice. There are no alien nests around here that I can see. So I don't think we're in danger. Oh, and we got another civilization making planetfall down there. There's Deep Castle, which is our North Sea Alliance, their capital. So let's keep moving around this general area. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit with this patrol boat. And we have met Reinaldo del Alencar, South American state. So these guys are Brasilia, I think it is. Yeah, here we go. Commando of Brasilia. Now we have to say very well, otherwise he's not going to leave us alone. Yeah, okay. So these guys can be aggressive. They do have a what's their trait here? War score points increased by 30%. Gain 1 diplomatic capital for each unit killed in combat. So they're going to be going to war if they have their best interests at heart. Let's see if we can steal some of their resource pods. Maybe make some enemies early on. So we're going to keep on moving with that unit down there. It looks like this sea dragon's going to just chill in a very annoying spot. There's an alien nest there, so we're going to kind of move away from that. Yeah, so around the other civilizations, we want to just make sure that we kind of grab all the possible resource pods that we can, and then move into some uncharted territory, because we're not really worried about this area, because there's... Oh, that's not true. Deep Castle's there, so they could potentially take a lot of resource pods in this little area. You know what might be an idea is sending an explorer down here into this area. I think I might do that. Maybe I should buy one actually. Explorer 240. We haven't got enough energy for it just yet. Man, we are growing fairly quickly with this city here. I'm gonna have to buy a few more tiles. You know what? I'm gonna do that right now. Man, I'm smashing through these achievements. So you can tell that I haven't really played a lot of this game so far. So yeah, once this trade depot is done, I'm gonna get a trade route up and running, and then we'll start thinking about building other things. So this is going to be the location here that we begin our city building. I'm gonna grab that resource pod, a little bit of energy. Wow, yeah, okay, we got another artifact. This one is in pristine condition, so I'm feeling good about the bonuses that we get. Polypepto organic antifreeze. Small containers of medication used during cryogenic freezing. Anti-cryo cold medication administered to colonists aboard the seed ships. Part vaccine, that's cool. Strange color and its susceptibility to substance addictions. Later versions of the product fix the side effects for the most part. So let's combine our pristine condition things and see what we get. So old voice, we get a fair bit of culture, a little bit of science, and a tiny bit of production. Old voice archives, building unlocked, plus 10% yields when at war. That's not going to be good for us at all. Let's see if we get anything else. Drone command. Work 2 more tiles than a city has citizens. That could be helpful. Work 2 more tiles than a city has citizens. So if we have, in this city here, Zhongsang, we have 6 citizens in this city. We could potentially work 8 tiles. That's nice. That's really good. And that would keep our production up while keeping our population down. That'd be good, actually. Fuck yeah, let's go for that. Let's do it. How do I get back there? Artifacts, here we go. What was it? It was this one, and this one? Yeah. Let's do it. We get a bit of science, we get a little bit of production, and a little bit of culture as well. That's really nice. I like that. Drone command, building unlocked. I wonder how much it costs to build. Let's go and see if we can find out. And because of that little science bonus, we get chemistry.
We're gonna make a fortune here.
So we have access to submarines, which are invisible. They have range strength. It excels at raiding and ambushing, but has limited speed and attack range, relying on its invisibility to evade enemies. That is cool. Laboratory, nice. Recycler, that'll be good. And we reveal petroleum on the map. Let's see if we've got any around our cities here. Petroleum. Nothing. Down here? No, nothing. We got any anywhere? Oh, a little bit over here. Ah, well. We may end up picking up some more later on in the game. That's good. Okay, so what's our research going to go towards now? So we're going to go for biochemistry. I remember we were talking about this water refinery in the last episode. +1 production from water tiles. How can you go past it? Come on. That's going to be extremely useful for us. We don't really need the petrochemical plant, and we don't really need the xenosiren. This is pretty interesting though. It attracts nearby alien units to the affected area. So I wonder how we could use that to our advantage. I don't know how we could, but I don't know, we'll see. So next turn we're going to start with this colonist unit making a new city. So just making sure that we pick up all of the resource pods around Citadella. I'm really itching to get an explorer on this landmass over here. And I think I need to do it fairly soon. Where's our... we got 1 explorer down here, but we need more, really. We got 1 up here. He's got an expedition module, which is nice. Let's get him up on the... No, we can't. Till next turn. Yeah, once that trade depot's done, then we'll move on to something else. Oh, yeah, we got diplomatic capital. Nice. So we can start thinking about a new diplomatic trait. Now, we could upgrade our current bonus. So each successful covert operation in a foreign city rewards 15 science per agent rank. So that could be useful. My time has just gone off. We'll just finish off with this. Domestic, we could pick any one of these. +3 global health. And you can upgrade it to be, +8. Industrialist, city production yield increased by 8%. Innovative, city science yield increased by 8%. Defensive, bonuses for fighting inside friendly territory. Intrigue rises, good for covert ops. If we really like our orbital units, we could do that. At the moment, we don't have much petroleum, so that's not really going to be too useful for us because we can't really build too many orbital units. Internal city trade routes, don't really think that's going to be heaps useful. Energy yield increased by 8%. That could be quite useful. Ooh, this is tough. Man, they throw so many options at you all at once. Colonist units, production costs. I'm going to have a think about this because we've also got, political. We could also have a political one. I'm not feeling the military ones just yet. God, though. 5% culture, minus gain science when killing a unit in combat. These could be useful, but we're not really going to try and be at war so much, really. Oh, this is pretty good. Covert agents require 1 fewer successful operations to rank up. That could be pretty useful, actually. Because we are going to be relying on covert agents. That could be really useful, actually. So it's either between domestic or political. Don't care about military just yet. I don't think I'm going to go for the upgrading our current one. I'm going to leave it here, guys. Thanks for joining us. Jujubear here. We're going to be jumping into the next game sometime in the next week. And we'll probably have an answer for what we're going to go for here. Whether it's domestic, political, science, energy, whatever. We'll have an answer then. So we'll see you guys then. Bye.